So today I will be learning about packages in PLSQL. Okay, so what do you mean by packages here? Packages, as you have studied in Java and other languages. So here, packages in PLSQL are different. So packages are very simple, guys. So it's just it's a database object which groups the procedures or functions which are related to each other. You can say, okay. So it groups logically related subprograms, okay, that is procedures or functions, you can say. And it is divided into two parts, that is specification and body, okay. Specification, that is, and a specification, whatever you want to declare, functions, procedure, whatever you want to declare, that will be written in specification part, okay. And whereas we have a in body part, will be writing the implementation, okay, some content, some elements will be okay for that will be implementing, okay. And yeah, so this is like, okay, so there are two parts, the specification and body, okay, which is the architecture of the packages concept here, okay, right. And public packages constructs are declared in specification. So what do you mean by public? You already know, you might have studied in Java, right? So public means whatever functions or procedures will be written in the in the specification, okay. So as you all know that whatever functions or procedures, okay, that is in packages concept, right. So functions and procedures, whatever will be written, right, that will be accessible by all the members, right. So that is what it is, okay. So that has to be, so if you want to make it as public, then you have to define it in specification part, okay. Whereas private, if you want to make it as private, okay, whatever you want to define, the procedures and functions, you want to define that, you want to be private, you want it to be private, sorry, okay. So private package constructs are solely defined in the body, okay. So this public packages means if you want to make it as public, like you have studied public specifiers, private specifiers, protected and all this, right, in Java. So here also same concept, okay. So public concerns, whatever procedures and functions you want to make it as public, okay. Public means which can be accessible, okay, by all the members, right. So and private, so private consider, that is what, if you want procedures and functions to be private, right. So private in the sense you people already know, right. So private means that all the all the elements, whatever functions or procedures, that is in this case, right. So that if you want to make it as private, right. So that means if you um, so if you want to which means you don't want to it should not be given any permission, you can say, right. So that is private, right. Private package constructs that are solely defined in body, okay. So that is what it is. Packages itself can't be invoked. So what do you mean by this is, packages are not meant to be it's not meant to be meant to perform any task, right. So whatever the procedures and functions are supposed to do the task, okay, which is right, which is related to the task, right. So, yeah, so that is what functions and procedures, they will perform some task, okay. So whereas packages are not involved in what performing any kind of task, okay. On the first call, that is in the first execution, during the first execution, okay. So the package block, whole package is loaded into memory, right. And this, here we have one simple syntax here, same as for our procedures and functions I have already taught in other videos. Create or replace, okay. Seeing, guys, create or replace, create package or replace. Replacements already I have taught you people. Replace in the sense, instead of if there exists some package named this name, okay, or any whatever name you mention, whatever name you define here, okay. So if that exists, instead of dropping it, you can just replace it, okay, right. So that is what it is. And then followed by the keyword is or as, but here is, okay. And then declaration of all package elements, whatever you want to define, as I have said earlier, okay, whatever you want to define, procedures, functions, whatever you define. And then followed by the end keyword, End you can close it with the, you can just terminate with semicolon. But here we are again defining what package name, okay, which is optional. You can just skip that, okay, if you want. You can just skip this and you can just write end keyword followed by semicolon, okay. So this part is only for what? Syntax for what? Package specification, okay. Specification, as I told, we are only dealing with what? Defining the functions and procedures and what are the things you want to declare there, okay. And then here we have our syntax of package body part. As I have told you, that it is packages are divided into two parts, that is specifications and body, okay. Specification syntax we have already seen. Specification means whatever you want to define procedures and functions, that will be defined there, okay. And here this is for implementation, okay, implementation part, okay, for implementing any package elements, that is, okay. So this same I can create or replace package body, okay, and this will be the name for this package body, okay, is for is keyword, and variable declaration, type declarations, and then begin, okay. You're just opening begin executable section, if you remember, okay. So begin implementation of the package elements, okay. So this is some statements you'll be writing, okay, implementation of package elements, and then followed by end, okay. Here also again we are defining, it is optional. If you want, you can skip this, okay. You just write end and semicolon, that's all.